On a daily basis, restaurant owners, chefs, and kitchen staff strive to prepare delicious, healthy, satisfying, and presentable dishes for their clientele. From the back door to the fork of the customer, the food undergoes a tremendous transformation. During this transformation, the members of a kitchen staff work together like a well-oiled machine to make sure the process moves as efficiently as possible. Maintaining sanitary conditions at food preparation and processing stations is critical to the success of a restaurant. Surface contamination is frequently the cause of illness among restaurant patrons. The potential liability of a customer's illness is a huge incentive to maintain sanitary conditions. Sanitizing solution mixture is used at each preparation station. By law, this should not only be done in between food preparation sequences, but at regular intervals as well. Most often, the substance is provided in a red pail or spray bottle, which must be refilled using a combination of a sanitizing chemical and water. Sometimes the chemical and the water are pre-measured, but oftentimes it's up to the kitchen worker to measure the chemical to water ratio for their spray bottle. If done incorrectly, the result can be a mixture that is too strong and will alter the taste of the food, or worse, too weak and not kill the potential food-borne bacteria on the surface. It's 7 o'clock on a Saturday night at the most popular restaurant in town. This is Jackie, the salad girl. She's going to school to be a wine connoisseur. She has a boyfriend named Travis, her credit card is overdrawn, and the back left tire of her car has a slow leak. She has an ever-increasing line of guest tickets accumulating at her station. She dutifully reaches for her spray bottle to sanitize her workstation when she realizes her spray bottle is empty. Now Jackie has a choice. She can stop working, walk to the other side of the kitchen to obtain the sanitizer for her spray bottle and come back to make the salad, or she can continue to work and refill the bottle at her first break. Next we have Rob. Rob is a food prep worker. He works at the same restaurant as Jackie. He is counting the minutes to closing time so he can meet up with his band to go to their first gig at the local bowling alley. All night he's been peeling shrimp, cutting meat, slicing vegetables, and grinding potatoes. He's about to shape crab cakes, his last duty of the night, before he rocks out with his band. He reaches over to his red sanitizer pail and stops. A hardcore rocker who's seen his share of gross, Rob winces at the state of his pail. It's grimy, brown, and there are chunks in it that Rob can't even remember cutting up. Rob thinks about his waiting bandmates and decides it's not worth the 30 seconds to refill his pail. Now, what if you could take human error out of the picture entirely? What if you could have a way to sanitize these workstations, which, like the airbag of a car, cannot be disabled and is completely foolproof? What if you could always have your sanitizer at hand? This is Jim Amato, inventor of the at-hand spray system. Jim, how long have you been in the restaurant business?
Just about 25 years now.
And what positions have you held?
Everything from dishwasher to general manager to owner-operator.
Who knows how to make a restaurant run more smoothly than you do?
I'm sure there's quite a few, but I've pretty much had my hand in everything.
All right, why don't you show us your invention?
Sure. What we have is we've developed a system to bring sanitizer to each individual workstation to the right level of concentration without having to think about where your spray bottle is, where your bucket is. And it's going to help the individual worker have a much more sanitary atmosphere rather than that individual trying to find where his spray bottle or bucket is and then skip the whole process of sanitizing. So what we've come up with is a system that is a reservoir, it's a tank that is mixing quaternary sanitizer with water to the right level at all times, and then pumps it down the line to each individual spray reel. At that point, they can just pull those reels out, spray, and it's always there at hand at all times. One of the advantages to using the reel over the spray bottle is you're not having to spray and pump that spray bottle to get a little bit of sanitizer. The reels are a much more comprehensive spray. They can spray upside down. They can go in any direction, and they give you a much heavier spray than your typical spray bottle. Also, with these reels, one pump can power over 10 reels. So you can do a full kitchen, and they're located strategically throughout your kitchen based on your needs to be able to sanitize all your surfaces in your kitchen and not have to go looking for a spray bottle.
With the at-hand spray system installed in her restaurant, Jackie doesn't have to hesitate when her spray bottle is empty. She only has to reach up, sanitize her workstation, and continue working. She's made 2 salads in the time it would have taken her to refill the bottle. It's always there, it's always measured correctly, no more guesswork. She's more likely to sanitize more frequently, and when she does, it will have a greater impact on the cleanliness of her station. Rob doesn't have to make the decision between his bandmates and doing his job properly. It's impossible to use the at-hand spray system incorrectly. He reaches up, sanitizes, and continues to work. His efficiency is greatly increased. The at-hand spray system has taken the act of sanitizing from his conscious thought and put it into his subconscious. When Rob is finished with his crab cakes and is ready to close up for the night, his constantly available 10-foot hose can cut his cleanup time in half and make it more effective. He can spray upside down and 10 feet in all directions. The temptation to cut corners is gone. Within a matter of moments, Rob and Jackie have become better, more efficient workers. They have more time to concentrate on their tasks. Their work is finished faster and with a higher quality. And their workstations are sanitary. Rob and Jackie have benefited. The restaurant manager has benefited. And in the end, the customer, the most important person, has benefited. Would you buy a new car that didn't have airbags? If you could take the human error out of a commercial kitchen, why wouldn't you? A lot happens from this to this. At-hand spray systems makes the process of sanitizing safer, faster, more efficient, and more effective. Please call or email for further information.